Okay, Chrissy, so tell me, how can I help you, my friend?
Um, I was just hoping you could connect me with someone who passed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me who this is, or do you want me to see who comes through? It's up to you.
Um, well, I really, really want to speak to my fiance.
Of course, I can do that for you. I felt like it was a man in the first place. Well, I'm assuming it's a man. Is it a man?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if fiance could be a woman. I'm just making sure. I'm sorry for your loss. How are you doing?
Not well.
I'm sorry. This is fairly recent. I feel like this is fairly recent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, was it within the last 6 months? Because I literally heard 6 months.
Way more recent.
I mean, that's within the last 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it could be like 6 weeks. There's a six associated with this: 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 hours, or 6 years kind of thing.
Hmm. Um, that was a little bit like 9 days ago.
9 days. Okay, so that's okay. So very recent. I'm so very sorry for your loss, honey. I know that he's okay though. I hope you know that. I hope you know he's okay. But I'm really sorry for you.
Thank you.
I know that you guys weren't married, but I lost my husband of 34 years before I become a psychic medium. The loss of him triggered my abilities. So I do know how you feel, darling, in a way. I know you guys weren't married yet, but that's okay. You guys were married in spirit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see what else he's telling me. Um, he really cared about you. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
He loved you a lot, don't you? You know that. Let's see. Do you have a Mike or a Michael around you, or did he start with an M name?
No.
I just heard Mike or Michael or an M name around you. That's okay. That's okay. We can put it to the side. Let me see what else I'm getting for him. I don't know. I keep hearing the word tragic. I don't know. I feel like this was kind of a tragic passing. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And it shattered you. I can tell it shattered you. I'm so very sorry for your loss, sweetheart. You sure you've been doing okay?
I'm trying. Yeah.
I know that sometimes people forget to ask how people really are when they do readings. That's why I always try to ask if they're okay, because I don't want people to think that I worry about that. I wanted to make sure that you're okay before we do it. Feel a lot of love between you guys.
Oh yeah.
Mm, I feel like you guys weren't together very long, like only a year or two. I feel like you guys weren't together long at all.
Yeah. About 3 years.
Yeah. And when I hear a year or two, to me, it feels like it's a year, 2 or 3 years, kind of when I say that.
Yeah.
Short time is too short. Time is so short.
Yeah.
Time is very very short, and it's too bad. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Let's see what else he's telling me. This is an odd word to hear. I don't know what a circle means. I just heard circle. I don't think that means anything. I have no idea what I just heard circle for. I have none. That's just an odd word to hear.
Huh.
Circle. I don't know what it means. Full circle or something. Not really sure. But let's see what else he's telling me. Well, I wanted to ask you: are you in your late 20s or early 30s, or was he in his like late 20s to early 30s? Your fiance?
He was in his mid 30s.
Okay, I heard 34.
He wishes. He's 36.
36. Okay. Um, did you say he wishes?
Yeah.
Aw, he just seemed like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got it. My friend really needs to talk to me, but I told her I'm gonna give me a second.
Okay.
Ask if it can wait. As soon as I'm done. Hold on. Soon as I'm done. All right, very good. I just didn't want her to keep writing me because she asked me if I was in a reading. I'm not, so I have to call her when I get done with your reading. Let's see. Let's see what else. Was he a smoker or do you smoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. Okay. He said these things are bad. He's calling them. He's calling them cancer sticks. That's what he's saying. He's calling them cancer sticks. I said the same thing to my husband sometimes, but that's kind of true, in a way. It does kind of lead to cancer sometimes. Hi, you guys. Hi. That's what they're making me feel. Not. I don't think all the time though. I don't think necessarily because so many things cause cancer. I don't think they're ever going to really find out, the cause of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I have to ask you something. He's making me feel that somehow, some way, he shortened his life either by accident or on purpose. Is this true?
Yeah.
Because I heard the S word. Do you know what the S word is?
Yes, but I don't think it was intentional.
I don't think so either. I think it was on accident because I hear it was. I didn't mean to do it. He says I didn't mean to do it. I feel like he took something. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah. Talking about rugs with a D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He wanted to get clean. You know that, right? He wanted to get clean.
Yeah.
He did. He tried very hard to get clean. I hope you know that. He wanted to. He did. He wanted to, and I'm very sorry. I'm telling you something. My husband passed the exact same way, darling. I have to ask you something. Did it have F? And what he took was it because of F? F. You know what F is?
Yeah. We're still waiting for results, but I think
Okay.
so.
I think so too because he's talking about this. He says, "Babe." He wants me to call you babe. I don't know if you guys called each other babe or not, or baby.
Yes.
He says, "Babe, I'm so sorry." I don't ever hear babe all the time. It's always sweetheart or sweetie. But I know when somebody says babe, I'm supposed to say babe. That's what he's telling me. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I know it's hard, honey. I'm so sorry. Believe me, I know how you feel, but I had 34 years with my husband. But I know how you feel. It doesn't make your love any less than mine, or any worse than mine. So I know, God, somebody is playing with my hair. Stop it. My hair is being, like, I feel like some fingers are going through my hair. It's weird. He plays with your hair some. Did he like your hair pink, didn't he? I feel like he did.
Yeah, she did.
He says, I know it's going to be hard to go on with your life, but he says, one day you will be able to. But he says, this is what he wants you to do. He says, don't sulk. Don't sulk. Don't always stay around the house. He says, you need to get out and do stuff so you don't fall into a deep depression. He says, he's worried about your depression because I feel like you've already started to come up. Your depression. Because of losing him, yeah?
Yeah.
Hi, Shoto. Let's see. Let's see what else he's telling me. Cremation. Is this for him? Is he going to be cremated?
Yes.
Okay.
He was.
Do you have a March connection for him or for you? For some reason, I just heard about March. It could be birthday, anniversary, passing kind of thing.
Birthday and anniversary.
I love it. Okay. What about April now? I just heard April. Do you have an April connection or do you know an April name?
My mom's birthday's in April, and so is his mom, actually.
Now I actually heard about May. Do you also have a May connection? This is crazy. I don't know. I hear stuff in a row sometimes, like the months in a row.
I believe his son is May.
Okay.
Yeah. One of his sons.
It's interesting. Now, when you told me son, I heard the number 10. Is this child around 10 years old?
One of them, yeah.
Okay. Do you have 3 children, or did he have 3 children?
We both had 3 children.
Okay, because I heard 3. So you have 3 and he had 3. Very good. He still has them. It's just that he's no longer their parent because he's gone. But yeah, I understand. Do you have like 2 girls and a boy? Like, what if you guys have 2 and 1, like 2 of one and 1 of another?
We both do. I have 2 girls and a boy. He has 2 boys and a girl.
It's complete Brady Bunch. It's like the Brady Bunch, right? So cute, so cute. He says, my fiance is just wonderful. He says she deserves the world, and I just want her to go find the world. He says she deserves it. He knows how much that you're hurting right now. He says down the road when it's a little bit easier, he just wants you to get out and not be always like stuck in bed. See, with me, when my husband died, I had to force myself to get out of bed. I had no choice. I couldn't if I had known if I had stayed in bed and I would have got out. So I know that I had to like force myself to do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I know it's not easy. He's talking about flickering in the lights. Do you notice the lights flicker in your house at all?
No.
Okay, that's something he might do. Now, he's making me feel like you guys live together. Is this true?
Yeah.
Okay. He really cared about you. I hope you know that. He did. He really, really cared about you, darling. I'm sorry. This pandemic is horrible. It just takes so many people, including my husband of 34 years.
It's rough.
I'm sorry, honey. I know. I know exactly how you feel. I know you guys weren't married together, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't married, but you guys doesn't mean you guys didn't love each other any less, you know? Then I love my husband.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He would say we were married in our hearts.
100%. You guys were still going to get married down the road if he was still alive, I'm assuming. You know, he wanted to get clean for you. I hope you understand this. He wanted to. He really wanted to. He was trying. He really was trying. It was just his time was up, you know? I'm sorry. Yeah, when it's over, Miranda, when it's over, okay? When the reading's over. Autumn wants to pray for you.
Thank you.
Are you going to get some of his ashes? He's talking about his ashes again.
I'm supposed to. His stepmom said she was going to send me some.
Okay. Oh, well, you don't live near his family or something?
No.
Okay. I gotcha. Now, I don't feel he wasn't home when this happened, was he?
Yes and no, depending on your definition of home. He was where we lived when it happened.
Okay.
But we didn't call that home.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. He's in a good place now. And the good thing is he won't age. He'll stay in his 30s now. He'll stay in his 30s. So he won't ever age. He'll just kind of stay the age he is because we all go back to about the age of 30. So it's a prime age. Everybody wants to be, the age of 30 is just a prime age for everybody, you know? He says, I know how hard it's been for you since I died. He says, I'm so sorry. He said, if I could be here with you, I would. I don't think he knew that it had F in it. I don't think he knew it had F in it. I don't know if he ever talked about this with you or not. If he knew what he was taking that had F in it, but I don't think he did. What's just going on? I just feel so weird. I just feel like something's all over me. It's just weird. I don't know what it is. But I don't think he knew that it had F in it, if that makes you feel any better.
No, he knew. He just thought he was invincible.
Okay. I understand that. Wholeheartedly. I do. I'm sorry. It's just one of those things you have to live with, you know? There's nothing else you can do. You have to live with this passing. That's all you can do. There's nothing else, you know?
Yeah.
He's always going to be around you. I hope you know that. The good thing is he's clean on the other side. That stuff, the illness he had was just physical illness here in the physical world. He doesn't have that over there anymore. Without a body, you can't be an addict, you know?
Yeah.
No, yeah, he did love her. The way he's telling me, Chrissy, is that he really wanted to get clean. He wanted to get sober. He was trying. He just wasn't able to. It was just too late. He either thought he was indestructible or he just didn't care, one or the other. Most people that do that stuff don't think anything's going to happen to them. They think they're going to be around forever, but they're generally not, you know? They're just not. Yeah. Unfortunately, and that's too bad. I'm so sorry. I honestly never thought that's how my husband would pass away. I thought he would have a heart attack, but I know that his heart stopped. They told me on the autopsy report He didn't do an autopsy, but the medical examiner's report, the death certificate, that he died within seconds. My husband passed within seconds. So they must have just known, been able to tell that he was. So he didn't suffer. My husband did not suffer at all, and he didn't suffer at all. He just kind of just nodded off and dozed off and never woke up. That's how I feel it was with him. Do you have any P names or the name Paul? Any P names? I heard P or Paul.
No.
Okay. What was his name?
Is it Ian?
Ian. Okay. Ian, gotcha. Okay. Very good. Very good. Um. I don't think I've ever talked to an Ian before. I think this is my first person that had the name Ian. I've never talked to Ian. Is not a very common name. Was it IAN? I feel like that's how it was spelled.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah. Not a very. It's a common name, but not as common as you think, right?
Yeah.
Aw. He says, I don't want you to think I didn't love you because I did this, but I did. My husband loved me, and even though he did what he did, he loved me. He tried his best to love me. And that's what I feel that Ian did as well. He tried his best to love you. I hope you know that. Poor guy, I'm sorry. Is he having his service? Is he having a service, or did it just pass?
I'm not. His family is supposed to keep me updated on what they're doing and when, and they haven't said anything yet. So I don't know if they did something and not told me.
I hope that they haven't. I hope they're not keeping things from you. Did you get along with his family okay?
Yeah, they were far away and this happened, and I wasn't able to save them. I wasn't there, so I don't know if they're hurting.
I know. Do you have an Alaska connection for some reason? I heard Alaska with you.
I grew up in Alaska.
No way! Are you kidding me? I never hear Alaska. That's crazy. I'm like, why am I hearing? I'm just gonna say it because I don't know, but I heard Alaska. Are you kidding me? Really? Wait, was it near Fairbanks? I heard Fairbanks.
That's where I grew up. Yeah.
Shush your face. No way. I would have known that. Never. I would have never way. I would not have known that because I've never talked to you before, have I?
Not that I'm aware of.
You've never got a reading from me. I don't know you existed, so I wouldn't have known that about you. How would I? How would I? Thank you, Somerset. But yet there's people who say that I'm a fraud and a scam. Why? Because I'm so good. They must think I'm too good or something. She knows too much. She's a fraud. She's checking. I don't have time to check anybody out. As you guys can see, people pay me and they come on immediately. So how would I have time to check anything out, right? So does it stay as dark as it does or as light as it does in the winter? Is it in the winter that the sun doesn't go down to like 10 o'clock?
In the summer, it stays light. In the winter, it gets dark, but because of all the snow, it's still kind of just twilighty out.
Okay. Well, hell, here it doesn't get dark till almost 10 o'clock anyway, so it's the same as Alaska. Right? I mean, because here it doesn't technically, even at 10 o'clock, there's still like, I can still see a little snow. I mean, it's this time of year that it happens,
Yeah.
But you don't live there anymore, do you? I feel like you don't.
No.
You just grew up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Like teenager years kind of thing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did you like it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot to do, but I had friends, so.
Of course. How'd you put up with cold winters?
I grew up, so I was just kind of used to it.
I couldn't put up with the cold winters. I just couldn't.
It's not as bad as it seems. It's dry.
I am going to predict that New Zealand and Australia are going to have the warmest days while I am there because I demand it. The week after next, I demand it be warm every day I'm there, but it won't be. But I'm going to demand it. I'm going to manifest this to have the warmest record winter in history because Michelle is coming to New Zealand and Australia. So funny. Let's see. Oh, my readings are always $35. There's no live special. It's just $35. I don't have any live special. Y'all, can you believe it's already July? Christy, can you believe it's already July?
No, years flying by.
It is flying by, isn't it? He says, "Listen, I never expected to pass away so young. Who expects to pass away in their 30s? But it is what it is." He says, "I can't change it." He says, "I can't change it. You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do." But the good thing is he didn't suffer, and that's what he wanted you to know, darling. He didn't suffer at all. I hope you know that.
That's so good to hear.
He didn't suffer. It's like he just drifted off and dozed off and never woke up. I feel like he nodded off and dozed off and never woke up. His heart stopped. It caused, I feel, because of the, I don't want to say excessive damage on everything, but he did too much, and that's why he passed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That makes
It's funny because I know how you feel. I do. I know how everybody feels that loses their people the same way. I know exactly how you feel because I lived this for over 30 years. My husband did not become an addict until about 4 years after we were married. So
hard.
it's very hard. Of course, it was off and on, but it is what it. And he didn't become one. Somebody seems to be making a point that he did stuff to put up with me. That's so not even true. It's not my fault he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. He says, "I'm sorry that you're disappointed in me." He says, I wished I could change things. He says, "I wish I could change things. And I'm sorry that you feel so disappointed in me."
I'm not disappointed in him.
He says, "I know, but I just felt like a disappointment." He was trying. He was making plans to try to get better. I hope you know that because he wanted to be clean by the time you guys got married. That's what he tells me. I don't know if he ever talked to you about this, but that's what he tells me. He said it's okay to cry. He says, "I'll be with you when you cry." He says it's okay to cry. Never, don't ever be scared to cry. He says, but at the same time, he is with you all the time. He is with you all the time. I hope you know that.
Good. That's good.
Do you sometimes feel like he's standing right next to you because he is?
I don't. I feel like it, and then I feel like it's just me wanting that to be.
No, it's him. No, it's him. I promise you. He's right next to you. He stands on your left side. So, do you still talk to him like he's alive?
Yeah.
Because he's right there with you. That's why you know that he's there. So you start talking to him like he's here. That's nothing. My husband and I got into an argument the other day. I was arguing with the ghost or spirit, whatever you want to call it. Everybody was laughing at me. We had these arguments all the time. We were bickering. We would bicker a lot. And we sounded exactly like he was still alive, 100%. Because he was responding back to me in my brain, in my head, of course. But if you feel that he's there, he's there. He still lays in bed with you every night, just so you know he's always with you. I don't know if you ever feel like somebody sits on the edge of the bed or not.
No, I get really hot. He was a heater, and when he snuggled, I get too hot all the time, and that's been happening the last couple of nights.
Because he wants to snuggle with you, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that he's there because it's the same thing he was when he was alive, right? He just wants you to know that he's in your space, and that's the main thing. He wants you to know that he's okay and that he loves you so much. Very, very much, sweetheart. Very, very much.
Well, Will I be able to be with him again?
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me? He's waiting for you. Are you kidding me? I feel like you guys have always been together in all of your lifetimes. That's how I feel. He's making me feel past life connection, so I feel like you guys have always been together through time, at least. Next time, maybe so. I'm not sure, but I feel like you guys have a past life connection as well.
That's awesome.
Now, when you met him, did you feel like you already knew him in some way?
Yeah, well, I don't know. We just talked about it right before he died. It was a weird flash of a montage of every time I met him, only in this life, but yeah, it was something that never happened before.
It's because you guys were past life connections. That's why you guys have always been together. That's what I feel. You guys have been together for many, many lifetimes, and so you guys will probably be together in the next lifetime. In some way, somehow, your souls will always come back together and merge. be together, not merge together, but like be together, just be with each other.
That's amazing.
I know. I think it's great. I think it's great that I can tell people this. Because I wouldn't have any way of knowing this. It's just a feeling that I have. I have to have a feeling the way he's making me feel that you guys have just always been kind of together. He says, I just didn't want to be a disappointment in you at all, ever. And I know that I felt like I was. I felt like I was like a burden and a disappointment, and I didn't want to be, he says.
Oh, he wasn't.
I know, but he says that, I know you say that, but he said, I feel like I was. But I know what you say, but how I felt is two different ways, how I felt is different. 1 second, honey, so I gotta stretch, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry about that, darling, I'm sorry, damn it. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Hi. You sometimes hear noises in your house, because I feel like you do. Because that's just him making noises and moving stuff around and just like goofing off and stuff in your house. So if you hear anything, that's just him. Okay, so don't be alarmed.
Okay.
He just wants you to know that. He likes to touch your face. I don't know if he did this when he was alive, but he tells me he likes to touch your face.
Yeah.
Just hold your face like this and try to let you know everything's going to be okay. The good thing is, that he didn't feel anything when he crossed over. It's like how some people doze off after they do shit, and that's what happened. I feel like he just dozed off and never woke up,
Yeah.
Just so you know.
That's good.
Right?
That's so good.
He says he loves you to pieces.
I love him too.
And he'll always be with you. He'll always be around you. That's what he says. I'll always be around you. He doesn't want you to think that he's not there, because he definitely is. I don't think you found any yet, but I think he'll start sending you feathers. I don't know if you found any yet, because it's only been 9 days, but I feel like that's something he might send to you as feathers.
Okay.
When
I haven't.
When you're thinking about him in some way and you might be outside, all of a sudden a feather appears or you find it in the grass or something, that's for you. Just so you know. Coins as well. I don't know if you found coins yet, but he'll be sending you coins as well.
Okay.
That's what I feel. I'm sorry, Hannah. If you need a reading, let me know. I'm so sorry, my friend. Oh my gosh, that's too bad. I'm so sorry, honey. I charge $35 for my readings, okay? I'm so sorry. It's hard, man. It's very hard when people do that to themselves. I'm sorry. Let's see what else, Chrissy. Yeah, I'm not sure if they told. I don't know why. I just hope they're not leaving you out of anything. I don't know why. I feel like they left something out, maybe. Hola, Ephraim. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they might have left something out. I just hope they're not holding back information for you about his service. I hope they're not.
Not too. I don't think they are, but I don't know. It was awesome and very fast, and we're very far apart. So.
I know. So he wasn't with you when he passed away, or was he? Because you said he. I thought you said he was far away, but I could be wrong.
No, he was. Not far. I wasn't there when.
Oh, you weren't here. Okay, that's what I meant. Okay, so you weren't there, but he was at home. He was at your house.
He was at the place we stayed. Yeah.
Okay, the place you stayed, not your house, but I totally get it.
Not our home.
Was he found in the bed?
Yes.
Okay. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm sorry. He looked like he was sleeping, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's why I saw he just kind of drifted off and went to sleep. The one thing you don't ever have to worry about is that he did love you very, very much. He tried. It's hard to love people through addiction. It really is. It's just hard. So, it's rough. My husband tried his best to love me, but I know he couldn't love me fully because of what was wrong with him. This was an off again, on again thing for over 30 years. But with you, it wasn't as long, but still, it doesn't make it any less painful than mine was, or yours less than me.
Yeah. Yeah, you really lost someone. I think it's really hard no matter how long.
Exactly. No matter how long you've been with somebody, but if you love somebody and this happens, it's just very difficult.
Yeah.
Good morning. Listen, sweetheart. I hope that you know by everything that I've told you, by everything that I've talked about, that you know that he's definitely here. And look out for those signs like the flickering of the lights or finding coins or feathers. Feathers is a big one, but if you hear any noise like in your house, that's him.
Okay.
I hope you know that, right? He's always with you. And were you just kind of gone for the day or something? Is that what happened? You just were just gone from there for that part of the day?
Yeah, I was.
Were you staying
I
with
was just.
Were you staying with people? Were you staying with people?
No.
No. Okay.
But
I
we
thought.
had company, and I slept for a little while.
Oh, because I thought there was other people there. Was other people there when he passed?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's how he was making me feel like other people were there. I wasn't sure if it was they were staying with you or staying with them. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Autumn can come on. Autumn wants to pray with you, Christy, and then I'll let you go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Miranda, she can come on. Autumn likes to pray for people that are having a hard day. And I listen. I know. I can tell the love that he had for you. I can just tell everything that he told me, everything that he says. I can tell this guy really, really loved you a lot, and he's gonna wait for you. He'll wait for you.
Okay.
He'll wait for you, darling. He'll wait for you. Okay. And that's what he
Thank
said. He
you.
just wants you to know that he loves you very, very much. Okay, and don't ever forget that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Autumn, are you ready to pay? Are you ready to pay?
Yeah.
I mean, pray, not pay. Are you ready to pray for Chrissy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Chrissy, she's ready. All right, let's do this, Autumn.
Heavenly Father, come to your prayer, take over lesson. Please do have a good day, and I ask that you just make sure that you keep her on coach, and make sure that you keep loving her, Lord, make sure that the people that pass away, Lord, make sure that you tell her that they're with you, Lord, right now, Lord. And make sure that just tell her I know they're okay in heaven, Lord. Make sure that you keep encouraging and keep her young, Lord. And make sure that Mickey gets the other wings, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Autumn. That was so sweet, honey. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, honey. Thank you, Autumn. Love you, honey. Thanks, Miranda. Listen, Christy. Christy. I didn't call her Christy. Listen, Christy. I'm really sorry about your loss. Okay.
Thank you.
And I know that Ian is definitely around you, so you don't have to worry about that. I couldn't do any of this reading. You couldn't tell me anything, if he wasn't with you, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, listen, honey, don't be a stranger, and I wish you so much luck in your healing journey, and don't be ever afraid to, cry. Crying is very cathartic for us, and don't hold your emotions in because it'll make it worse. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, mine is coming up on 20 months. 20 months that I lost my husband. It's going to be 20 months and 3 days. That's so crazy.
Wow.
I know that I'm ready to move on when I get back from New Zealand and Australia, so I'm going to start trying to date. And I have to let the love for my husband go. I will always love him, but I have to let it go to move on, if that makes sense. All right, well, listen, honey, take care of yourself, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, honey, you're so welcome. And this, like I said, this will be on my YT, and my YT there's a link in my profile, okay?
Okay.
All right, Christy, thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
honey.
much.
All right, have a good day. Bye-bye. I'll see you. Bye. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys later.